Hello, hi, good evening. Thank you for your time.
Good evening. Yeah.
Okay, so it's been long since we met. So how was your day?
Today I start my day with a very gloomy situation because um at down I have to move to another city, and when I ride my motorcycle in the streets, there was rain a lot, so it's a cold, and my day started with a cold weather, but but it feels good actually.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. So
Thank
tonight, I would like to interview about yourself. Is it all right?
Okay, I don't mind.
Okay, please tell me a little bit about yourself, maybe your name, date birth, and hometown.
Okay. My name is Lailatul Fitri. You can call me Fitri. Sometimes people call me Pipit. And I was born in the Mak in 1986, 3 June. And then what else? I come from the Mak, but now I live in Jepara. And I teach English in junior high school.
Okay, do you have any siblings? How many siblings?
I have 4 siblings. I have 3 sisters and 1 brother, and I am the fourth children.
So you are the fourth child.
Yes, I am the fourth child in my family.
Okay, and you said that you are a English teachers, right?
Yes, I am.
Wow, it's a noble job. And maybe you can share with us about any special moment during your experience as a teacher.
Maybe it's about what it's called. Um, like a challenge for me, because as we know that English in our country is considered as a foreign language, so many children here, um, they don't know English. Maybe they heard a little English through social media, but they never use it in their daily lives. Um, they even have a hard time to pronounce the word, and they can communicate, and they barely understand English because they never use it. And I think that's my challenge as a teacher, especially as a junior high school teacher, because most of my students get English for the first time in junior high school. So it likes that I teach baby, but then in 3 years later, I should make them as people who can communicate in English just in 3 years. So it's very challenging for me. And uh, my mission, what I usually do to my students is I practice English as much as possible with them. So even though they understand or not what I say, but I usually uh, try to ask them to practice English with me. I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
the most challenging for me.
It sounds very interesting and challenging. And do you have or do you feel any time during your experience as a teacher? What the
Yeah.
most yes.
Um, the most hard time for me is not about the students who cannot speak or who never know English before. The very hard thing for me is when they have a mindset that English is useless for them.
Mm.
So most of my students think that they will live in Indonesia forever. They was born in Indonesia, they live in Indonesia, and they will work in Indonesia. And in Indonesia, we don't need English. So they think that why should I study English? And I have to change their mindset. That is very hard for me to explain how important English, even though you just stay in Indonesia forever. Studying English is not about going to English or going to America, but studying English as a basic. I think that's the most challenging and very hard for me to change their mindset about English.
Yeah, yeah, I feel that too. And now I agree with you that English is the basic skill that everyone have uh, can do speaking English well for what skill to communicate not only with Indonesian people, so we can also reach an international or foreign people. And the
Yeah.
next is what is your hobbies or activities do you enjoy in your free time?
Um, I have some activities that I enjoy in my free time. Uh, Sometimes in my free time, I do gardening, and sometimes I cook, and then watching movie, but it's not actually movie. I like documentaries better than movies. So I think that are my hobbies: gardening, cooking, and watching film, watching documentaries.
Yeah, I saw it on your social media that you like gardening. And what kind of plant?
Um, the the reason why I love gardening is actually because I cannot see rubbish in my environment. So when I see so many rubbish and people burn the rubbish, I think that's that that's not that's not right. So I start to watching social media, and from there I learned that how we should manage that rubbish. Um, so I follow their way to save their environment by uh, change the rubbish into a compost.
Mm.
That the first thing why I attracted to gardening. And then at the moment, I was very enjoy groceries in market, in traditional market. And then at that time, I buy lime every day. Uh, and then I thought that why I why don't I grow the plant by myself so that I don't need to buy in the market anymore. So I try to find the seed from the lime that I pulled before, and then I plant it, and it works, and I'm very happy, and I can feel, oh, this is the feeling is was very great. So that's I continue, and then I try to save my environment by manage the garbage, rubbish, uh, change them to compost, and then I use the compost to feed my plant, and then the plant give me food. So I think that's a life cycle, and then now I really enjoy it. So that's why I really enjoy gardening until now.
Wow, that's cool.
So um,
Did you do it by
what
yourself?
why I don't attract and planting flowers? Because in my opinion that yeah, we can enjoy flowers by just seeing them or
Mm.
maybe smell them, but we cannot eat them. And I I I have a practical thinking. So why don't I plant something that I can eat that can give me nutrition, just not by just see or smell it. That's why I choose vegetables and fruits better than flowers
How
for
can
my
you
garden.
eat? How can you eat your plant that you grow with your love?
Um, because I think that is their love for me. I love
Okay.
them. I give them food. I grow them, and they love me by giving their fruits. So that's will make me healthy to grow them. So we have a mutual relationship
Okay,
between me and my plant.
okay. Okay. And what's next? Yeah. Uh, I don't know what is the next question. Maybe that's all about our conversation tonight. Is very nice to have a conversation with you. And good evening. Nice to meet you. Thank you very much.
Good evening. Nice to meet you. See you next time. Thank you
See
for your time.
you. Yeah. Okay.